Alright, so this is my new base design I made. It's duo to quad, maybe even 5 if you wanted to. But yeah, this is my new base design I made. It's not anything like crazy special, but it is nice. It's a very nice base. I do plan on using this in one of my next videos if we only play quad. We usually play a little bit deeper, but we can just make the base a story taller. But yeah, I'll just give you a quick little rundown. So in each and every single one of the external TCs, there's a two-door airlock, and you can put garage doors here as well, so you can't see through the windows, if that's what you'd like. But in every single outer TC, there's a bed and a locker with a small box, and the external TC upkeep's 1,016 stone, 1,035 metal. That's in all four of the externals. But there's also two turrets on each side, so 2, 4, 6, 8 in compound. You can place the turrets however you'd like. You can even place a triangle there and move that turret here, just so it's a little bit further away from the other one. But yeah, that's just what I did. But yeah, this is the new base design. I'll give you a quick little run through. I'll do front door first. But yeah, you go through the front door. Oh, and these building mats aren't accurate, by the way. Like, I don't understand the metal. The metal's not supposed to be that expensive, and same with the stone. I think it's just glitched out. But you go through the front door. You have your little jump up with a ladder hatch to make it a little more secure. You have your standard your drop boxes. You're not drop boxes. Your first two loot rooms, which you could just make them drop boxes. You can either put furnaces here or battery. I like to do battery just so you can have your battery split throughout the base, not so close to each other. You go down. You have two furnaces. Your bag. You can put another one in here, and if you move the furnace, you break the furnaces later on. You can put another bag in here. But your actual upkeep is 9,231 metal frags, 189 HQM, 173 stone. Now when you go up the base, so you go to third floor, you have like a miniature open core type feel. Got two turrets in here, a bed. You don't have to set this stuff up like I do. You can set it up however you want. This bed and locker don't need to be in here. I just did it for whatever reason. I just did. You can even put another. If you break these bags in the locker, you can put a bed here and then two more bags, maybe even three bags here. So you can have two beds. But yeah, there's 12 large boxes, 9 small boxes. You can just set it up however you'd like. Honestly, I just did it this way just for the sake of getting the base done. Then you go upstairs. If I can jump. Jesus. You got another battery covering beds. You could put another bed here as well if you'd like. You can just put a bed here and one here, however you'd like to do it. But this is just how I have it set up. You got another battery hidden and tucked away, kind of like the one downstairs. And then you got these 3 garage doors on each side. Each one of these has a ladder hatch that you can go up. Takes you to the little roof section, or you can put some kits in here, like some hazmat MP5s or Tommies or just any type of gun really, or even if you wanted to leave like a heli kit in here to take heli with. But yeah, this is nice because if anyone tries to top down raid you, you have some means of defense for top down. You have 2 doors so you can open coming out the back, or you can open coming out the front. Depends on what you want to do. But you also have 2 roof turrets, one on each corner over here. Which, if someone tries to land over there, they'll get shot. The only way they'll really be able to peek is if they land perfectly like this and blow the turret. And honestly, you can just put like a shotgun trap like here or here. Like there's so much things you can do for it. But now I'll go down and show you the peaks or the roof. Yeah, I'll show you the roof first. Like roof is a pretty standard roof. What I like about this base is you have so many options for defending your base. Like there's so much peaks and different things that you can look through. Oh look, there's someone coming over to say hi. There's literally so much you can do for defending. Like I really want to get raided in this base so bad. But this is another thing I came up with. You can erase this wall here and make it half walls or half wall and a low wall, because then you can peek out the front. I wouldn't recommend it because then you're too open on every side. You can just go like this and you can just use this as its own peak. But yeah, this is one side of the peak, and got your wide gaps, of course. Got to have the wide gaps. Wide gaps are super nice. These doors, I have these doors on just so you like covers you a little bit more. You have more angles to peek from. And these doors on the side here, um, make it so that if say raiders raid from this side of the base, they have to they have to choose a side to go from. They can raid through here, or they can just keep going through the base, or well, whatever the case may be. Like if they raid from this side, then you just go out the other side and you can still defend. You know, so say they blow this garage door, you still have two more garage doors they have to go through. You can just go around this way and come around to this door and try to kill them, or peek through the side, or come to this door even, or you can use this ladder hatch to go to the roof and use the roof peaks to kill them. Like there's so many options. Like I really want to use this base in game so bad. And I guess I can show you these now too. Uh, these are like little chutes that I put around the base. Like I tend to do this with some of my new bases just because like it's so nice to have. Like if you lose all your beds in the base, so you can put a vending machine here, hook the vending machine up. So you have a vending machine. You can place a bag in it, a small box. You can put like 4 hazmats, like 4 guns, some ammo, and a couple meds, or like whatever it is you want to put in there. That way, if your beds are broken, you still have a means of defense. Like, because no one's gonna raid that door just to get your bed, and you can come straight up, whatever side you want to peek or whatever side you want to go from. You go ahead and do it. Like, I think this base is amazing. I don't know really what else to say about it besides like I love the base. The base is awesome. To use this base. Like I want to use it so damn bad. It's gonna be such a fun time. But yeah, that's just like the general walkthrough of the base itself. About doing some other things to the base, but I might tweak it and do another video on it, but I don't think so. And these are optional. These stone ones, like I just put them there because it gives you a little bit more extra cover for peeking over the edge instead of just standing here trying to peek and getting tripled easy. Like you just have an extra little means of coverage. Like you don't have to put them, but it's up to you really if you want to. But this is the floor pattern, or sorry, the floor plan. This is how you do it, but the only thing that you really need to know, and I'll do this first before actually building it, is when you set up the 2x2, before you do any honeycomb, so the TC is going to be in this corner, right? So the TC will be in this corner here. Always. It'll always be in this corner when you build this base. Be in that corner. So before you have your honeycomb set up at all, so you just have your regular 2x1, standard 2x1 with the honeycomb and drop downs on both sides. What you want to do is you want to come out here. You want to do this as soon as you can, just to get it out of the way so you can get your honeycomb done. You just build the 2 triangles, build out 3 squares, place a triangle, break all of it. You run this back. Once you get here, you can place your honeycomb like this, just so like it you have your honeycomb. Yeah, just so you have your honeycomb out. And oh, oops, this is not supposed to be a triangle. This is supposed to be a square. This is supposed to be a triangle. But once you get this square here, so it'll be your triangle, 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 triangle. So 5 triangles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Square, triangle. You break all this stuff. You add another triangle to it, and then you can do the rest of your honeycomb. And you break that as well. So this is what it should look like once you start your honeycomb. When you do your honeycomb, but you have to make sure you do this first, because if you don't, you won't be able to place this. You do your honeycomb first, you won't be able to place this triangle to be able to do the squares. So that's why it's so important that you make sure you do that right. Because if you don't, well, then you're kind of screwed. But yeah, that's what it'll end up looking like. And I'll just go through and start building it now and show you guys how to do this. Alright, so when I build this base, I'm gonna just upgrade, like, I might just upgrade everything to its final stage or just leave everything metal. It's up to you on how you really want to do it, but first you want to start off with a regular 2x1, the door on this side. This is just how I do it. It's up to you how you do it, but I would copy exactly how I do it. Put your TC in the far left corner, and you put your door on, swinging outward. If you'd like, you can put your tier 3, whatever it is that you want, in here, but there's going to be a tier 3 upstairs as well. So then you place your 3 triangles and encase it in. Put your another doorway, close it all. So just build everything how I'm building it, pretty much. Sorry, best at doing these videos, but I'm trying to get better at them, make some better content and shit. But yeah, if you guys like the videos and you like the bases that I make sure you like leave a slap and a like on that. Boom. Then you set up your deployables how you like. I just do it the regular standard way. Box. Do the. Okay, I can't do this one right now. But yeah, you know what I mean. You just do the fucking 2 boxes, 2 boxes, 2 on bottom, 2 on top. Let's see if I can get that quick. I guess I can't get it. Alright. I guess I can. Alright, sweet. Yeah, it is going to take a second to like really get it in how you want it to. But after you get it, it's fine and dandy and over with. But yeah, I'm not going to do too many placements. You guys know what I'm talking about here. Just do how you want there. You come out, you leave this open. You can put a triangle ladder hatch in there later on as well. Alright, so you come on this side, place your 3, jump up, your doors. Alright, so now you have your top floor pretty much done. Your second floor, not your top floor. So then you want to come outside, and this is that part that I was saying before. You want to make sure you do this first, because if you do your honeycomb, you won't be able to place this triangle. So you have to make sure that, so say you get to this stage in your build, which is fine. You can just leave it like this for a little bit of time. It's not going to hurt too bad. Just come outside as soon as you can and get this done. Even if you upgrade it to wood, just get it done and planned out, just so you can do your honeycomb when you need it. You gotta do 5, square, triangle, break all that, triangle, break that. So now you can put your honeycomb on these sides here, because this will be the wide gap. So now you don't have to worry about messing up the honeycomb or anything. And then the way to do the making sure it connects is just do a square and put a triangle off of it, and then run it out. I think that should be 4, might 5. Nope, it's 4. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. So after you do the square triangle, run it out 3 squares and a triangle square. And then you can just do whatever you want there, top it off. And on these sides here, you're gonna be putting a square here and a square here. Oh yeah, and make sure you don't forget this, just to connect them together. Remember, don't do your honeycomb first. Triangle, triangle, square, 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 triangle, break all of that. 5 triangles, square, triangle, break, break, break. You can break all this, put another triangle in there, square, triangle. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Now that's done. Now you can put your honeycomb on and finish your honeycomb. Boom. Perfect. Just like that. Now that's how it should look. Now you can come back upstairs. You can finish off. Or you can start doing your honeycomb, I should say. This one here will have a window in it, but if I was you, I would put the battery, I would leave it open like this just for now. I would leave this slot open until you get a what do you want to call the thingy? A battery. Until you get a large battery. I would just leave this open unless you want to put your furnaces in there. Go ahead. It's up to you. I would put your battery in there. Just because it separates the batteries throughout the base. But yeah, this is just make sure you just build everything like I do. It's just a standard like two by one loot room area type. So you just do everything how you normally would in a 2x1. Everything should look like this so far. Looks great. Looks good. Feels good. Perfect. Now that's not gonna be no, never mind. Just forget what I was about to say. These squares are honeycomb as well. Like these squares will be honeycombed. So you can do it all the way up. Alright, now that you got your honeycombing done, it's perfect. Now we can do the other sides. I guess I can add this up quick too. Now that you got your honeycombing done, we'll do these sides over here. And it's the pretty much the exact same thing as the other one. Triangle, triangle, 3 squares, triangle. You break it all the way back. So it'll be like this. And this is where you'll start doing these. Because okay, so see how I did this? Like there'll be like, so it's the triangle 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it'll be 6th one. You'll go 1 to the right, and then you'll go 3 to the left off the 6th one. 3 triangles to the left. Because what will happen is this one will go there, and these two will go like that on the top of the base, and it'll make that wide gap. But that's not how it's going to be right now. I'm just showing you what it'll look like. But that's how you do it all. And then when you want to do it, you put that there and you break it. You don't have to do it this way. This is just how I do them. I like to go 4 out with this one just to make the perimeter a little bit bigger. So 4 squares out and then a triangle just to make it the perimeter just a little bit bigger. It's up to you how you want to do it. It's just how I do it. So 2, 3 squares, triangle. This base is not hard to make at all. So if you're like a trio or a quad and you want like a decent base to make, this is a good one. Alright, so that part's done. Alright, so now that your base is looking like this, you can start to put your roof together a little bit more. Like this. Because these are all honeycomb, so you don't want to make them part of the loot rooms or anything. That's just honeycomb for them. So third, come up. You make sure you put that in. I do this in. I do this with my other side as well. Just a turret or shotgun trap up there. So this is your 3rd floor here. And if you wanted to make this base a little bit bigger and have 4 to 6 players, that's totally up to you and what your team wants to do. But the thing with the tier, like I said just a little bit ago, is that there's going to be a tier 3 up here as well, because it's like an open core design deal going on. So you just put your garage doors in. I'll just put all these in really fast, I guess, just to show what I mean. So I'll shut that, and I'll put the tier 3 up against this one, just snug up and tight against it. First, before you even do the tier 3 though, or put your boxes down. Make sure you get your boxes down. Oops, shit. Make sure you get your boxes down, because you can place it. You place it better, like way better, if before you do your tier 3. Makes it so much more snug and nice. Yeah, just place them how I'm placing them on both sides. I don't have that. Grab it really quick. Alright, so then you get your tier 3. You got those 2 boxes placed down. There's 3 boxes placed. Slam your tier 3 in there. You can place that box underneath it. Do the same on that side, just not with a tier 3. Then you can place this box here, and this one like this. And I can show you, you can still loot them all. Then you just do the same with both sides. I'm not going to do it just for the sake of the video, just to get it done with. Then you go up and you start to make your next floor. At this point, I would do your honeycomb as well, just to get it out of the way. So get all this done. Alright, so this floor is going to be your other battery. So your battery goes here. Where's it at? There it is. So your battery can go there. And then this and this are going to be lockers. And I'll just show you how to secure it first. What you do to fully secure it is just go like this on both sides. Then you want to have a ladder hatch, or you can make this a wooden frame, just like wood, and hatchet it out later. But if you already have your ladder hatch, just go ahead and get a ladder hatch. Place your garage door out. Make sure this one goes out, because if you don't and you place your ladder hatch like this, which I would do because it makes another airlock in case you're getting raided. If you don't, then you won't be able to get up. Like if the garage door is facing in, I'll just show you. So it goes down, you won't be able to get up because of the little lip. But yeah, do that on both sides. This is where your lockers will go. So you just 2 lockers up in there, 1 there. That's gonna have a window. These ones don't matter how you put them. Actually, these ones don't matter how you put them. Actually, yeah, this one closest to it does. You gotta make sure it's inward as well. Then with your beds, you can do whatever your beds in here. I'd put them like this. You can even put one right here if you'd want, after you get that garage door down. And then you got 3 beds up here. Then I would put an auto turret here as well. I'm freezing. But yeah, then at this point, you're looking pretty solid. The base is pretty much not done, but it's getting close to being done. Alright, yes. So I was right. I don't know why I doubted myself on that, but make sure you got this as well to make stability a little bit better. Then on this side, you can just start encasing it with your windows. That's not like that. That doesn't go there, and that one doesn't go there. So the same thing with this side. You want to make sure you have a doorway here, doorway here, goes inside, window, wall. Then you just use walls to engulf the rest of this all the way to the top, all the way to here. That will be a window as well. Just like that. That one will be a doorway, and that will be a doorway as well. Then there'll be a square going off of these, off of the triangles, not off of the base itself. So don't put it off the base like this. Put it off the triangle. Then you can engulf this with windows. There, now your shooting floor is pretty much done. Now you just have to seal it off, put your windows on it. Just start sealing it. Put these there as well, just for better stability. And one thing I like to do as well, you can put two frames there. You get a double door on both sides, just so it gives you a little bit of extra protection. It's not necessary, but it's nice to have, just, you know, to have it. Alright, so now that it's sealed off, your roof is sealed off, you just go around, put your windows in quick, at whatever stage you're ready for that in. Like whenever you're ready to do it, it's better than just having it done without the windows is nice too, but it's obviously better to have your windows on. Alright, so that's pretty much done. You don't really got to worry too much about that anymore. Now with these, put those on as well, and you can put the strengthened windows on the inside of them, of these little chutes. You want to make sure that you have a bag in here with a small box. You're also going to need ladders as well. So boom, I usually like to have 2 ladders going up, and then this third one will be the ladder hatch itself. Doesn't matter where you put it on. Put your doors on. I like to have these ones swinging out, so you get better range of motion. So yeah, that's pretty much your base at this point. Like your base is pretty much done as of this point. You just need to be able to put your roof on and your windmills. That's pretty much it. So I'll go ahead and do that. Alright, yeah, so at this point of the base, your base is pretty much done. Like there's not much else for you to do other than you come to your roof and you start to do, well, your roof. Oh yeah, and I gotta mention, well, I think I did that on the wrong one. Yeah, so with that, you might not be able to do it right away, so if you just come in here, you place some of these down. You can make them stone or wood or whatever you want, as long as there's that stability. You'll be able to place them. So yeah, like, you just come down, place these extra ones here. I cannot get this. Jesus criminy, that took way too long. So that's pretty much the base, but then you gotta come up top. You can do this as well. So you put the windows here, window there, door, door. I like to have these doors swing out as well. Seal that up. You can put your bag here, box there. Then you just repeat the same process on the other side. Door, door, window, window, window. And I'm hoping that I get to use this. Where did those just go? I'm hoping that I actually get to use this base in a server in it, because I just built this base I just built this base a couple days ago. I haven't got to build it in server yet. But yeah, I like this base. It's real nice. Then for your windmills, you just come here. 3 high. Put your windmills on. And I would put your auto turrets. It's up to you how you place your auto turrets. This is just where I placed them. I would just place one here and one straight across. So the base is pretty much done. Like this is the base. Like unless you wanted to do all of this stuff like with the externals, which is what I do. I make them out of stone. I just go like this. Oh yeah. Duh, that's why. Okay, so when you want to do your externals, you just do this on all 4 of them. You just do the 2 triangles, 2 squares. So there's 2 squares and 4 triangles like this. You just put your doors on, windows. You just do this on every side of all of the externals. And here you put your, god damn, glass. Put your glass window on, put your garage door, and you can put a garage door here as well if you don't want people to see that you have beds in there. Honestly, it doesn't make that big a difference, but they can get shot out. So say someone's in here and they see your bed, or they have like standing on someone's head or whatever, they can shoot your bed out and break it. So yeah, it's nice to either just put these on as well, or just have that garage door. It's up to you. But then you want to take your bed, place it so one side of it's open still, so you can grab that TC, and you can still place that back. Grab your bed, place it down, and place a small box. You just do that on all 4 sides. So I'm just gonna do that really quick. So now that that part of the base is done, there's pretty much literally 2 things left. Oh yeah, and I was gonna say this as well. It's up to you how much you want this to come out. These side ones, like, I know I probably should have said this a little bit earlier in the video, but these can come out 4. Like these ones don't have to be 3 because it looks a little bit short, and because these ones come out a little bit further, so it looks a little bit weird. But yes, you can make them 4 squares instead of 3 with a triangle. I don't know. I just made them 3. Just why not? But yeah, I mean it's up to you really. Like it's really not that big of a deal no matter what. But so when I do the compound, I make sure that the wall's nice and lined up like that. and it should just be clipping through a little bit on both sides, just like so. So it'll be kind of like it's like circled off. The compound will look a little bit circled off in a way, like the corners. They're not going to look like an exact square. My person. Really cheap raid, or cheap raid, cheap base. It's a really good base to defend. I said I'm excited. I hope I can get to use this in one of my next wipes that I play. Maybe get a raid defense in it. That'd be sick. Then you just place these metal barricades on to your external gates. And they should just fit perfectly how I'm doing it. They should just fit nice and snug, nice and perfect. Okay, as soon as I say that, I fuck up. Just want to squeeze it as tight as you can up against each other. I don't know why this one's not gonna fit. Alright, well that one's not gonna fit. So that's why I said you wanna make sure your compound walls aren't too close to the base itself, or to the externals, because then you won't be able to put these in. So there's just a little gap there. It's not gonna hurt anything, it'll be fine. Boom. There you go. There you have it. Your base is done. With the box placements and the turrets, or like I said earlier in the beginning of the video, if you want to place the turrets outside, you can just place this one here, like you just place that stone there. Go to the other side, you can place it as well, or make it out of metal, whatever you want to do, because then you can place a turret here. Or this is what I've done multiple times before, so I'll go like this. I've seen a bunch of other big, like SPCNA. Put these in there, and there you got it. You got, and these also, I was gonna state, you can put on top of these triangles, these sheet metal ones. You just build them up a little. You can put more windmills on them, and then you can just come down here into your external gates. This is if you really want to and you can't find enough room for windmills in your base, and you can just place the battery in here. Like, you're gonna have to make sure it's on one of the sides that the wall isn't sticking through the high wall. The only thing about that is, like, if raiders see it, they might just raid for it. So that's why you just keep this side locked off so it can't get shot out or anything like that. You can just keep the windows on it. But yeah, like that's another thing you can do just to get a little bit more power for your turrets and stuff. But yeah, like that's literally the base. And the other thing I mentioned is that you can do these. It's up to you if you do these or not. But it just adds that little extra coverage. But yeah, that's it. That is the base. You got more than enough room for turrets. You got more than enough room for furnaces and oil refineries. Like, you can, there's a bunch you can do with this. So I hope everything works out if you use this base. If you have any questions about the base, or if you want to know how to build it a little bit better, or if you just have any questions about it at all in general, just leave a message, or you can join my Discord. I'll leave a link in the description. Yeah, you can just either join my Discord, or you can add me on Discord. I'll leave both in the description. So it's up to you guys what you want to do. I hope this base works mighty well for y'all, and I appreciate you watching. If you can, leave a like and hit that subscribe button if you're new. I'm gonna be making a lot more Rust content. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys.